How might someone who has less sexual experience or hasn't done the 21-day challenge yet, their greediness show up in a sexual setting?
The sexual greediness, most people are not so aware of it, especially, and you notice that a lot when you, for example, go to a swingers club, because we often go there with some, well, with a group of people that are either have done things with TNT or friends that are totally in the same realms as we are. And what we always experience when we go to those swinger clubs or parties is that people sort of don't grasp what is going on. So they can look at you and they are so, well, how do you say that? So used to look at porn in that way, so they look at us in the same way, so they don't see the difference. And through that, they expose the same greediness as they do in normal encounters. So it often happens that they just sort of step in without even asking permission or see how they can fit in. They just fit in, try to put a hand somewhere or start to touch a woman from out of nothing and stuff like that. So that is, yeah, that is how I experience a lot of greediness through people. I think I also experienced it in myself, that greediness, but basically because I had troubles on how to encounter, how do you work with that, how do you get in, especially, for example, when you're around a woman that you don't know how to approach her, that you think is a little scary. Then you sort of start to behave a little, well, up down, I would say. So you, yeah. So you encounter them in without asking what you want, but that question is in your whole behavior. And then you see, and then nowadays I totally see what happens then. But back in the days I didn't really get that. But women feel it right away when you're encountering them in that way. So they despise you for that. They hate it, and they won't tell you like fuck off, but you feel that they close down and contract around you. And now I see that happen because I know now how that works. But back in the days I also had no idea.